Coming up in this episode of the Noms Podcast.
I'm back!
I survived Vegas and CES. No herpes.
We take a serendipitous try at frozen hot chocolate.
All that and more in this episode of the Noms Podcast. Everybody, welcome to another episode of the Noms Podcast, the podcast where we talk about food. I am Ktdata, fresh off of CES, but this is not a show without the lovely and talented and 100 times more prepared and cooler than I am, Cousin Jane. How are you doing today, Cousin Jane?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I am doing great. I literally just got back from Vegas like 2 days ago, so I'm still kind of
2 days ago
catching up. But what about you? We have not seen you in almost 3 weeks because you were not here on the last episode and we missed you dearly.
Was not. Yeah, I think the last time people saw me was the Christmas episode, and if you watch KitCast, then you saw me there. But yeah, y'all didn't see me last time when you were doing the chicken nugget one because
you didn't want to eat 28 chicken nuggets like I did.
I didn't, but I don't think anybody ate 28 chicken nuggets as far as I could tell from that podcast.
I ate 28 chicken nuggets because right after we filmed the Noms, we filmed the KitCast, or not the KitCast, the Little Big Cast, and while they were talking, I was back here switching all the video and eating chicken nuggets.
Oh, gosh.
So there were no chicken nuggets left over at the end of the night.
Well, it's things you got to do for a podcast.
Yes. And part of me was like, maybe I should have just eaten the... should have bought 50 chicken nuggets and done Club 50 in the whole night.
Maybe.
I missed out on an opportunity on that.
I guess so.
But yeah, so how was your New Year's and all that good stuff right there?
Well, I went to Alabama, which is why I wasn't on Nom's podcast. Went and spent it with Jesse's family. And New Year's Eve, like the whole celebration leading to the ball dropping, was very... Well, I would say I could say uneventful, but that's kind of lying because it was sort of eventful. Did
you guys make out at midnight?
No, no. I mean, it wasn't uneventful because we were trying to find something to do in Alabama outside of our. Like, we don't know what goes on. We got invited to go to 80s techno dancing, which we bow out of.
You didn't.
I know. And then we got invited to go bar hopping, which would be fun on another night, but probably not on New Year's. It just doesn't sound attractive to me. Being the introvert that fakes herself like an extrovert, I can't handle myself in those kinds of situations.
I do that all the time.
I can't. CES, trying to be there, I don't know. I had a hard time at the LA Auto Show with when I was in the Fiesta movement, just like the LA Auto Show and with the big Fiesta party, the Ford party we had at the Palladium. That
you should have, but you would have been with friends on here. You would have been with all the hosts on the network on there, and Rachel would have not been
all of them.
And Rachel would have not been the only girl there.
Aww. She looked like she was having fun drinking.
Yes, she did. She did. Because do you know how ktdata.net does CES? We spend all day on the convention floor, so literally from 9 until 6 or 5, 9 until 5, we're wandering the floor looking at all the latest and greatest, and every single night we go out to some kind of party. So this year we were out. So Monday we got to see Neon Trees. They were okay. I kind of think they phoned it in a little bit, but hey, it was great. And what was nice though is it was at the Rain nightclub in the Palms.
The Rain?
Yeah. They have a nightclub called Rain, and what they would have is they would have food all around the club, you know, because they had kind of a mixer dinner thing on there. So you'd go. So I had, you know, some skewers. They had some weird pizza that was okay, but I think they burnt the truffles I had. So
was it moist food because of rain?
You could say that. And open bar. So open bar is always good. That might help your introvertedness, I'm just saying.
Yeah. As long as I take my medicine beforehand. Then I think I'm good.
Yeah, so on Monday night, that's what we did. We got to go see, like I said, Neon Trees. Not as good as Macklemore last year, I have to say.
Oh, yeah, you can't quite beat Macklemore.
Yeah, on Tuesday, where did we go? Tuesday, we ended up going to no party because we were hungry and didn't want an open bar. Because it's funny, during CES, it is so much easier to get free booze than food.
Oh. I guess because you're in Vegas, so
on there. So where we went to a place called Ramen Sora, and that is actually on my list. Every year I go out to CES, I always go to Ramen Sora, and it is some of the best ramen you can ever get. Like we had to wait probably 45 minutes or so because it's a really small place on there, but it is totally worth the wait. So if you guys are out in Vegas, go to Ramen Sora. It's on Spring Mountain Road. One of the best places ever on there to get ramen on there. They had this like creamy melon soda too, which was great. And then let's see, what else did we do? We went to Tao, which is kind of like an Asian fusion restaurant for one party. That was pretty good. And then we were on top of the Stratosphere.
I've been there.
Yeah. So this party literally had literally rented out all the rides. So if you were there for the party, you had unlimited passes to all the rides on there. And I almost had a chance to jump off the side of the Stratosphere. Almost.
I wanted to. I watched people. I think I watched 2 people do it, but I didn't because it was kind of expensive. What is it, like $100?
Yeah, on there. But the party planners were paying for it, and by the time I heard about that, I went to go get to the person. They're like, "Oh, we're sorry, we're already booked out for the rest of the night." I'm like, "Oh." On there, and then other food wise, Lee's Sandwiches was another place because you know what banh mi is, right? Of course you do. You're Asian.
Yes, I do.
On there, and that was great. On there because that's always great. So. Ramen Sora and Lee's Sandwiches are always 2 places that I go when I go out to Vegas for CES. Those are like my thing to go. And then the rest of it is just CES, more CES, and more CES. But you guys, make sure you check out Ktdata.net. Yeah. What was cool is the Little Big Cast crew who was on this show last episode, they actually did an entire episode on the Sony stage. Like, literally, we were in the Sony booth on their stage doing an entire podcast. That was kind of awesome.
Ooh, that's cool.
All right. So, that's kind of a good catch up. And like I said, cousin, we did miss you at CES. You and Robin were the only 2 that didn't make it out. So maybe I can convince you to come out next year.
Well, I'd like to go. I didn't even know there's really an invite. So
there's always an invite.
I'm a food podcaster.
So they have kitchen electronics out there.
Do they have these? Ninjas?
I actually saw a booth that was selling food dehydrators out there. So
food dehydrators?
They have ninjas, but they're usually chewing up phones or something.
Usually they do blend. Was it Blend Tech? Yeah, they do Blend Tech. They do it at our state fair.
Yeah, that's actually a Utah company, might I say.
Utah.
On there. So tonight is actually brought to us by our good friend and sponsor for this episode, Pen Pusher.
Pen Pusher.
What we decided to do, because I didn't get this in Vegas, is to try frozen hot chocolate.
Yeah, we have we can't like have them ship us frozen hot chocolate.
Yeah, it would melt by the time it get to us.
Yes, it would melt. So we got these awesome packets, and Pen Pusher kind of told us what we need to do to enjoy the experience.
Yeah. So you want to tell everybody a little bit about what Serendipity 3 is?
Serendipity 3 is a restaurant in New York City. I don't know a ton about it. I've never been to it, but
they need a better web designer. Just
yeah,
FYI.
I went to their website. I'm like, wow, it's pink and white. So, but it does catch your eye, and that's the frozen hot chocolate right there. I don't know. Is it pronounced frozen or frozen or
frozen
hot chocolate?
That's how you do it, right? Always roll the R's.
Yeah. And it's an interesting restaurant because it was actually frequented by First Lady Jackie, Kennedy's wife. Marilyn Monroe would go there, and Andy Warhol, which that in itself, someplace that all these stars have visited. And actually, if you go to the website, you can see all these other different stars that have been there. They take pictures with them, and they have dishes, like crazy dishes. There's weird names like Pilgrim's Corn Chowder, fatatitas. That's really what it says. Fatatitas, toast crepes, caviar and sour cream omelets, sauteed chicken livers, and catcher in the rye sandwich. And if you go to the menu, you'll see a ton of random crazy things. But there are two things that actually made the Guinness Book of World Records. And it's, if I had $1,000, I would definitely buy the most expensive dessert in the world in 2007.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And there's actually a video of it.
All right, let's show. You keep talking, and we'll show people the video as they're putting it together.
It's called the Golden Opulent Sundae.
That's gold leaf they're putting in and all that.
Yeah, gold leaves. It's made with Tahitian vanilla bean ice cream. So that was the vanilla bean. Madagascar vanilla covered in 23K edible gold leaf, topped with the most expensive chocolate called Amade Porcelana, and topped with even more chunks of chow chocolate. It's suffused with exotic candied fruits and topped with dessert caviar. I didn't even know caviar could be... That's the caviar right there. Yeah. Called Grand Passion Caviar, and it's all served in a crystal goblet with 2 spoons, one made of 18-karat gold, another made of mother of pearl, and it's topped with a gilded sugar flower. So, if you have $1,000 and you're hungry for a dessert, you can go to Serendipity 3 and pick up the most expensive dessert.
You have to let them know 48 hours in advance, though. It says on the
menu. Because they have to go and like melt gold or something for it. And they also have a burger, which, according to the Guinness Book of World Records in 2012, was the most expensive burger, which wasn't quite $1,000. It's $295, and it's called Le Burger Extravagant or Extravagant.
Oh dear!
I don't even know what's in it.
This looks like you could make it though.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, toasted bun. There's a little caviar on the top. Maybe a little, what is that? Flour. There's an egg, some kind of fancy cheese, and
lettuce.
Yeah, I mean,
they probably use like the best ingredients ever. Like they raise the cows and
yeah, you go out back and let's see. Oh, right here. So in it has Japanese Wagyu beef infused with white truffle butter, covered in fancy hand-formed cheese, topped with shaved black truffles and a fried quail egg, plus caviar and all this fancy other stuff.
It's just covered in babies.
So this toothpick has a diamond on the top too. It's a diamond encrusted toothpick. If anybody wants to sponsor us to go to Serendipity 3.
Yes, if you have $1,295, we will get both of those.
Yes, and you only have to get one of each because cousin and I will split both of these.
We'll split it and we will be full. Or we could sell the diamond on the toothpick and just buy chicken nuggets for the rest of our lives.
Yes. So yeah, if you guys do that, you will become a permanent friend and sponsor of the show. And yeah,
I'll make you a wallet.
I'll do a fancy dance for you.
We'll fly you to CES where I might be if I'm invited.
You're always invited, cousin. You're always invited.
So yeah, we obviously cannot afford to have either of those on the show today. So we are doing frozen hot chocolate. And cousin's already made his.
Yeah, and
I haven't.
You can ignore the random product branding in the cup that I used. This is how I got my ice.
What is that?
It's a McDonald's cup.
Oh my gosh!
I needed ice.
Okay. I have ice.
I don't use a lot of ice. And you want to know the irony about this is that I needed ice, and it's freaking, what is it, like 20 degrees outside right now, freezing. And there's, I like, if there was snow, I would be tempted to make it out of the snow on the ground.
You could. Yeah. I literally, I had to go to the store and buy my ice too. So.
I'm not the only one, and I only made half the packet because apparently I don't have a blender that can fit all, because it makes 30 ounces. No.
Will it do?
Yours is fine because I have one of those. Yeah. I have the Nutri Ninja bullet on there, so like it only holds 18 ounces.
Maybe I should only do half because I am definitely not going to eat the whole thing. And this is the size of my cup. I don't have a goblet. It says to serve it in a goblet. So I guess I'll put myself on mute if Cousin wants to kind of say what I'm doing.
Right. Okay. All right. So here, what happens is the ingredients that you need to make this frozen hot chocolate is, of course, the mix. And like I said, it makes about 30 ounces of it. Yes, guys, I went to McDonald's to get ice. What can you say? So there's the mix right there. It has the little ice lady and the devil on there. And then you also need 1 cup of milk on this, but I think Pen Pusher told us that half and half tastes better on there, so we're using half and half on this one. And so there goes in the cup of half and half as she pours it into the Ninja. Be careful of the blades, cousin. There's a lot of blades on a Ninja. On there, so you put 1 cup of that, and then you put in 3 cups of ice on here to make the 30 ounces. So the ice is apparently stuck to each other, and Cousin is just like hammering the ice right now out of the bucket that she has on there. Yeah, and so there it goes in the 3 cups, and then this is what surprised me is after you put in the 3 cups, you put in the entire package of the frozen hot chocolate, which is actually a hefty amount on there. When I actually did that, I like there was a good probably like 4 inches of powder in my thing, in my NutriBullet blender on there. So yeah, for all those watching in the podcast, it's almost the 2/3 of the packet on there. But yeah, I like it is. Oh, she's pouring more in. Let's see how many inches it takes. Like it seriously is a lot of frozen hot chocolate mix in there on there, and there's still more. Are you only doing half? Cousin is only doing half, so instead of 1 cup of milk, we did half a cup, and 1.5 cups of ice, and half the packet on there. And then you just blend to consistency on there, and oh, look at that go! The Ninja is chopping away, slicing and dicing, and when I did mine, it took maybe a minute or 2, depending on your blender and how fast it can chew through ice. Your mileage may vary. And what it also says on the packet is after you've crushed all the ice, you can add more milk and ice to the consistency you want. Mine is, I think it was a little bit thick when I first did it. We can ask Cousin on how thick yours is right now. So is it more ice cream like... Did I say that? Oh dear. What consistency of your hot chocolate is right now?
Mine isn't quite as thick as Cousin's was, I guess. Mine's kind of thin. But
still
I'm
swishing
cool with
around.
that.
Yeah. And it kind of comes out more like a smooth, a smoothie or
like a
or a shake type consistency.
Yeah, probably a shake. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. So I don't have a goblet, so I'm using this.
Yeah, and you're supposed to put it in a goblet and then top it off with some whipped cream on there.
I actually got Ready Whip. Did you get Ready Whip?
No, because the funny thing is I don't actually use a lot of whipped cream.
I don't either. I just got it strictly for this.
You want to know what happens, and this is why I didn't get it, is because I'll use it like once, and then it'll sit in the fridge for like a day or 2. I'm like, ooh, Ready Whip. And then the rest of it just directly goes into my mouth.
Yeah, I can't do that. This itself
This is self-control. All right,
scaring me.
All right, so let me.
I even have a straw.
Yeah, let me put a straw in mine. Yours looks so much more fancier than mine. Than me and my ghetto
McDonald's
paper cup. On there. All right, so here we go.
It's definitely frozen.
Yep.
And it definitely tastes like hot chocolate.
Yeah, that is definitely the hot chocolate feel. On that is way good. That is actually good. For me, I might add a little bit more ice to mine because I like a more.
I would blend mine a little bit more.
A more ice cream like milkshake. You know, I like those milkshakes where you can turn them upside down and they're still in the cup. So I like my milkshakes a little bit thicker.
Like Dairy Queen.
Yeah. Oh, ready to spray whipped cream. I apologize since we are not sponsored.
Oh, I've been spelling Ready Whip wrong my whole life.
Oh, it's
just WIP.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
I can't get any more out. It's stuck in my straw.
Mine's a little melted, so it's a little bit easier to suck up the straw. But that is
it's good.
I gotta say, that is really good, and like it has a chocolate taste on it, but it still has that little creaminess from the half and half.
It has the powder taste like hot chocolates do.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
On there, do you know the hot chocolate place? Steven's Hot Chocolate. It's a Utah company, and they sell fry sauce in a bottle.
Fry sauce?
Oh, I apologize. For all you people who are not in Utah, fry sauce consists of ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together to make this little concoction.
Oh, y'all talked about that last week.
And yeah, it is, you know, pretty common here. And for some reason, a hot chocolate company decided to bottle it and sell it in stores. Because that makes sense.
Well, Whataburger sells their ketchup and their spicy ketchup in stores.
So Atticus is asking, what's the difference between this and a regular chocolate shake? A regular chocolate shake is, I'd say, less creamy and more of the chocolate flavor. Do you have a brain freeze?
No, my teeth are sensitive.
On there. So yeah, this really Atticus, just imagine that you are literally drinking a hot cup of hot chocolate, except it's frozen.
Yeah, it's like sticking your hot chocolate in the freezer and then blending it back up.
And everybody's we need to do an episode on fry sauce now. I'm gonna have to send you a bottle of fry sauce, cousin.
Yes. I wonder if because this was really good.
Yeah.
And I wonder if we get a sponsor that sends us something, if we're going to actually like it. Because I have a feeling that people could send us like their hometown stuff and we will not like it.
No, like seriously, if you guys want to send us stuff or have us try something that's local to your region, email us at nomspodcast@ktdata.net.
Yeah.
I will give you my address, and then I'll
give you my P.O. box.
And then we'll give you cousin their P.O. box. We'll get it and we'll try it.
Or you can just send it to one of us and
we'll figure it out on there. But even if you think it's weird or strange, we will still try it. We may not like it, but isn't that half the fun? Us trying weird things and seeing if we actually like it or not?
Yes, I think we need to try pig's feet next.
Pig's feet's good. Same with chicken feet.
I'm just kidding. I really don't want to. I was hoping you would gross out and be like, "No."
Did you not eat chicken feet when growing up? Where's your half Asian side?
We didn't eat chicken feet. We ate oxtail.
Oxtail's good too. I mean, I'd expect in Texas the chicken feet would be like double the size of the chicken feet I eat here.
Because everything's bigger in Texas?
Yes.
Do you literally think everything is literally bigger in Texas?
Yes, and that everybody has a gun.
That is probably true. But the whole everything's bigger in Texas.
I've been there.
Probably not true.
Everything was bigger in Texas. At least the parts I saw in Austin.
Austin's good.
Everybody drives big trucks. The drinks I ordered were bigger than what I get here in Utah.
I saw a truck twice the height that a truck should be today. Like the wheels were as big as the truck should actually be. And so the truck was sitting on top of that. Yeah. I'm like, okay. This is interesting. Have fun sitting in bumper to bumper traffic.
Maybe I've been going to the wrong parts of Texas and going to only the stereotypical portions.
Austin isn't quite a stereotypical portion. Well, I guess there's parts of Austin that are, but I don't know. You'll have to come up to my area in the northern Texas area.
Like, what stereotypes do you believe are true of Utahns?
Mormonism.
Yes, there are a lot of Mormons here on there, but I do not have 5 wives.
Stagecoaches.
There actually are.
Are there Amishes?
So there are no Amish people, but there are stagecoaches that you can ride downtown Salt Lake City. It's kind of actually fun.
Oh. What else is in Utah? I don't know.
Oh, boiled peanuts. We had that at Island Style. Oh,
I love boiled peanuts.
That is so. Yeah, you got to come out to CES. There's this place called Island Style on there, and it's a Korean Hawaiian fusion restaurant on there. It is so good. The food there is great. They give you boiled peanuts when you're ordering and stuff on there. You get all the Korean sides, so every kind of Korean food. So pretty much old hat to you, but I love it. And then the owner, there's this guy owner. He is like, you come for the food, but you stay for the service. Like, he is great. He'll come out, chat you up and stuff. And like last time, he actually brought out his like own private reserve of kimchi. He's like, oh, you guys got to try this. And it was so good.
That's awesome. We just went to a Korean restaurant for my mom's birthday on Saturday, and Jesse and I shared the short ribs. My grandfather got yakjenge or something, and it was like some sort of soup thing, and then
like the seafood stuff in it and things, right?
No, that's sundubu jjigae. And that's got like kimchi and seafood and stuff. And then my brother-in-law got bibimbap.
Ooh, I love bibimbap. Because that's the rice plate, right? Pretty much. And it has all the veggies and stuff in it.
Yeah, it's the one, because bibimbap means you need to stir it. It's a dish that you need to stir. Mm-hmm. So they have the bibimbap, I think it's called dosa bibimbap or something like that, where it's served in a hot bowl, and so it comes to you cooking, and then you have to quickly stir
it together,
so that it doesn't burn. Yeah. So my brother-in-law got the regular, and my dad got the one that cooks.
Yeah.
So
I had japchae last time.
Oh, japchae!
Those are good. Zach, you got to come out to Vegas just to go to Island Style. And I guess
why does it have to be in Vegas?
Because that's where CES is.
Well, why does it have to be CES? Why can't we just go to Vegas?
We could.
There's other things that go on in Vegas.
Do you want to know something that I haven't, that not a lot of people know, considering I go to Vegas once a year for CES? I have never seen a Vegas show in my entire life.
I have seen one.
Like, everybody's like, what? I'm like, but you always go. I'm like, it's because usually I'm at the convention, or I'm at a party, or I'm sleeping for 4 hours.
They're pretty expensive, but a little trick of the trade, I only know this because I've been to Vegas once. There's these guys that are in like these trucks. I feel like a cat.
Are you talking about the guys that flip cards at you? Don't take those cards, cousin. Those are not good. Those are not good.
No, I don't take those cards. I'm talking about the guys in the trucks.
You're gonna, if you hear this, don't go by if you hear this.
No, I don't. Because they'll send you to the booby places. So there's these guys in these trucks, and they set up these lines going to the front of them, and they sell discounted tickets to shows, to if you want to get the what is it called, the train thing? Is it a train?
Monorail,
yeah. Monorail. They'll sell discounted monorail passes, and they'll sell discounted buffets, so you could do your brunch buffets and everything. And that's how we got all 3 of those, because we got brunch, monorail passes, and we went to see Cirque du Soleil.
Ooh, which Cirque du Soleil did you see?
It was
Bobby. It's the booby places, not the Bobby places. I'm not sure you want to.
Which Cirque du Soleil did we see?
On there, yeah. Bobby just said
Jesse.
Yeah. That joke was
Jesse,
lame.
which Cirque du Soleil did we see?
I don't remember.
Oh,
It was the one that had the babies in it.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of them. So
Well, you might have seen a commercial that said Cirque du Soleil, the one with the babies.
are you saying that I should plan a Vegas trip? We
What?
should plan a Vegas.
We should plan a Vegas
We should
trip.
plan a Vegas trip, and you should come during CES, and it will be fun. But bring good shoes because you walk a lot. I mean, a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, I know that.
And
It's
then-
fun though.
Yeah, there's cars, there's all the good stuff. So and then we'll interview people and stuff, and we'll go to the parties, and then we can all be introverted in a corner somewhere with an open bar.
Yeah.
So
Get drunk. After I take my medicine.
yeah, Walnut
Yeah.
can come too.
Walnut. Yeah. Got to keep him away from blackjack or whatever that one is.
Seriously,
I don't know.
we just learned that Walnut has a gambling problem.
He doesn't. We've been gambling one time.
I've never
We
gambled.
went gambling one time, and then in Vegas, we didn't gamble at all.
I've never gambled in my entire life either.
Yeah, it's interesting because I would win like little. I would win like $1, $3, then I would lose $10, and then we did the one where you bet on the color, whether it's red or black, and
Roulette?
we pretty much roulette. Yes, but it was electronic roulette. For some reason, we chose that. 'Cause
Those
the other
those
ones,
can be rigged, right?
yeah, but the real ones had big annies or something. I don't know. So we lost. We spent a good amount at the casino that day.
You see, this is why I don't gamble, because part of me is like, that money could go to a new lens, could go to a new camera on there, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's why we don't really gamble. And we didn't do it whenever we went to Vegas. Because we gambled at Choctaw Casino,
Ooh,
the closest casino to Texas, except for
He's pretty much not allowed to talk.
the other
so,
casino that's also in Texas. Windstar.
Every time I talk, it's over.
So yeah, big thanks to Pen Pusher for sending these out. This is amazing.
Thank you, Pen Pusher.
I love you, man. I love you. If I ever see you in real life, I owe you a hug if you want one, or it's just
And
gonna
you got to teach us how to juggle.
or if I do give you a hug and you don't want one, it's gonna be awkward for like 30 seconds because I'll be like, thank you.
Please give me a hug.
Can you please get off me? And then because that's what I do in real life. Be awkward.
Try to hug people.
I'm a hugger. What can I say?
I'm not a hugger. I will hug
You're a
if
hater.
someone is
Nah.
already hugging me, but I won't initiate hugs.
I'm a hugger. Unless you're like a complete stranger or holding a gun at
What if they smell bad?
me. That's just how it works. It comes with the territory of the hugging. On
Interesting.
that. On that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Noms podcast. Oh, I forgot that we were going to try this with treats.
Oh yeah.
Do you have yours? I have mine.
I do.
I just looked over and I'm like, oh wait, I didn't talk about this.
We got plain treats because
So you got English tea cookies on there, and then when you put
Yeah.
Vienna finger cookies on there, I was like,
did you buy Vienna sausages?
what's a Vienna? Yes. I bought Vienna sausage. No, I got biscotti cookies. You know these?
I
Cookies?
love biscotti. They make the biscuit butter.
Yeah, so you get these on the airplane, or that's when I first had it on there. And I love these, and they're usually great with coffee. So I have a feeling they'll be good with this. So let's try that.
Yeah, Pen Pusher wanted us to get the most plain cookies that we could. So he said Vienna, what is it?
Vienna finger cookies.
Vienna
I've
finger
never
cookies.
heard of them.
That I actually, Keebler makes them.
Shows you
They,
how
they look like these, but they're taller and thinner.
yeah, it shows you how unsophisticated I am.
But you could also get the golden Oreos, or these I saw and they just looked really good. I have a feeling they're just like golden Oreos though, but they're called Mother's English Tea.
Do you have to
Cookies.
now? Do you have to eat with your pinky out too? Because it's for the queen. You gotta try it with the hot chocolate.
I will. I'm just trying to figure out this cookie first.
Cheerio. So for the longest time I didn't know biscuits in English or in UK English is really cookies. I was like, I want a biscuit.
Like a southern biscuit.
Yeah, I thought it was like that. What can I say?
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah. Oh, and we went to Hash House A Go Go. Oh my god, that's
What?
amazing! Hash House A Go Go. That place is amazing. Their chicken and waffles.
Hash House of Go-Go?
Hash House A Go Go. A Go Go. Their chickens and waffles are like the size of my head.
Did you go to Gordon Ramsay's restaurants?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is good. This is gonna be dangerous later, guys.
This is good. But I just like the cookie.
Oh.
I can't do it together because it's still too sweet.
Mm.
And cookies are really good.
That is a winner, guys.
That would be good with coffee in it.
Now I gotta go try a $300 burger.
Yeah. We need to do that. It's not quite $300, it's $295, so you're saving $5.
You gotta tip the waiter. How much do you tip on a $295 burger?
About $60.
Biscuits and gravy. What? How is biscuits and gravy insane? People love biscuits and gravy. Oh dear, I'm not sleeping tonight. Apparently, I can feel the sugar.
But we did it.
That is amazing. Again, pen pusher. Oh, that's way cool. I gotta figure.
And
out.
I think half and half was a good idea too,
Yeah.
or a good suggestion, because this with milk would probably just be kind of runny.
Yeah. So that is great. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Noms Podcast. Cousin, welcome back. We missed you. I seriously did miss you on there.
But you ate a lot of chicken nuggets.
Yes, I ate. I was so depressed. I ate all the chicken nuggets. That's why. It's depressing. I miss my co-host. It's cool to have the little big guys here, but I miss Cousin Jane.
I could hear it all the way from Alabama.
On there. So if you guys enjoy this, and like I said, if you have any foods you want to try or even send out to us, let us know at nomspodcast@ktdata.net. I see all the emails. I answer all the emails.
Yeah.
On there, so that will be good. Or you can leave it on our Facebook page, facebook.com/nomspodcast. Cousin's always looking, jiving on there. On there, and then also on the tweeters at Nomspodcast for the show, or at Jane TV for Cousin, at KTData for me. On there, and on Google plus.nomspodcast.net. Of course, if you guys want to watch live, like all the people in the chat room right now, let me go down the list of people in the chat room. Jane's in the chat room. Bobby's in the chat room. I'm in the chat room. Some guy is in the chat room. D-Max is in the chat room. CCTV is in the chat room. And Atticus Jackson. Ooh, thank you guys. If you want to be in there talking in the chat room, we do read it, and you can see we do respond on there. Let us know. And if anybody wants to tell Bobby where the Bobby Club is, let him know.
There's a Bobby Club
on there. Did you not hear him earlier? He's like, he's like, I want to go to that club. I'm like, it's the Booby Club, not the Bobby Club.
Oh, the Booby Club.
Two
I'm
different
part
things.
of that club.
Really?
The Booby Club. Because I have them.
Okay. You know people are gonna Google now.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, on that note.
On that note, guys, our next live episode is going to be January 27th or 27th, 2015. We will see you guys then. And then, Cousin, do you got anything to plug before we go?
I started sharing my duct tape wallets on Instagram.
Ooh,
so
what's the account name?
Follow my Instagram. It is Duct Tape by Jane. DUCTTAPEBYJANE. You can follow me there. I post lots of pictures of my duct tape wallets, and I'm going to be posting some brand new ones that you probably have never seen. So
ooh, look at
you should definitely share.
Looks all
I also
fancy.
posted pizza stuff because I made that last night.
I was like, why is there a pizza on here?
Yeah. I posted my Doctor Who one today.
Ooh, I love it. Like how you did it too. That's way
Yeah.
cool. That creeper one's cool too. So make sure you guys go check it out. She makes awesome duct tape
Add me on
wallets.
there and add your friends and tell them that I sell my wallets so they can buy the ones that I share. I just have to make them.
Yeah.
So.
And you can see her make them live on Connectcast.
I will make them live.
Connectcast
with a minute delay, probably.
All right, guys. We will see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.